question, please. It's now 20 past. Shall we take until half past? Okay, half past? Half past?
Yes.
Very good. Wait, who was before that?
This brother.
This one, yeah, sorry.
Well, back home we got a bank called the Baraka. They do a Murabaha facilities. So what you do, for example, the car or the house costs like $300, for example. They tell you this is the cost of the car in the market, the house. And our price is, for example, 100 more or 50 more. So what they do, they pay for it, like they buy it from them, and they sell it to you, and you pay in settlement. But what we found out back home, they don't actually buy the goods. That's the thing. They just like, get you in touch, whatever.
I know. The bank says that we're going to buy the house for 100,000 and then we sell the house to you. That's a lie. The bank never buys the house. Now, the bank is selling to you a house that the bank does not own. That's haram. To sell something you do not own. All that the bank does actually is to sign a check so you can go and buy the house. So it's a camouflage, yeah. This one, yeah.
You mentioned earlier that any currency, it should have intrinsic value, so gold, silver, etc., so you can sell it or make jewelry or whatever.
No. Jewelry has added value to it. So if you sell jewelry, you have to separate. Every jeweler knows that. You first separate the value of the gold, and then you charge for the value of the work. Two separate transactions. Yeah, go ahead.
So it wasn't, okay, so but just focusing on if I think about my savings, etc., so walking out of the masjid today, I mean, practically what are the steps do we take? So for example, what do I do with my savings? If I have euros, if I have pounds, what do I do with it? Should I convert it into gold, or what's the...
Our Prophet said, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, about Akhir Zaman, if you have land, hold on to your land. If you have animals, hold on to your animals. A number of my students have been doing that. But the amazing thing is that the Jews have been doing that. Yes. The Jews have been doing that. They've been buying up, I lost half of Argentina because Argentina has lots of land. So you invest your money in land, you invest your money in animals, or you don't invest your money in gold and silver, no. You store your money in gold and silver. When the monetary system collapses, there's no such thing as an anonymous transaction anymore. Everything is now electronic. They can now, and they have the jinn working with them, Remember that, they have the jinn working with them. Take a look at Surah Al-Sabah, look at Surah Al-Namal. When they have these supercomputers, with one touch, they'll be able to check your profile. If you want to buy fish and chips, it's there in the record. Because you can't buy anything with cash. Everything now is by card and everything is recorded. And when they check your profile and they see he doesn't buy any alcohol, he doesn't go to the pub, he doesn't go to the prostitutes, he doesn't go gambling, he doesn't go to the casinos. And when we look at his profile, we find someone who is religiously inclined. And which school does he send his children to? Oh no, he keeps his children at home. So this is the one they're going to attack. When they check your profile, the police will come and knock on your door with some bogus excuse to seize your children. Do send an email to me or call me on the phone at that time. It's too late. They will take your children away from you. You don't want to put your children in the school which will teach them that a man can marry another man. Because if you do that, if you put your children in such a school, Allah will throw you in Jahannam. Because He said, Ku anfusakum wa ahlikum nara, protect yourselves and protect your families from the fire. He said so. And you put your child in the fire, you deserve the fire. And so, they will seize your children from you. And they put your children in foster care and make the children go to the school. And your son one day will be a homosexual. And it's something disgusting for us to even think about it. It's disgusting for us to even think about it. That my son will become a homosexual and my daughter will become a lesbian. And I wish I could tell you more about what is in the Quran. Kunu Kiradatan Khasi'in. But go to my book on Constantinople in the Quran to get that. Next question. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum, Shaykh.
Walaikum salam.
It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
Listen to you quite. I'm a student of economics and have been involved in finance
Oh, we have
throughout my life.
MashaAllah.
Tell me one thing. And
Finance, but are you involved in monetary economics as well, or only finance?
Finance.
Not monetary economics.
Monetary economics as well. Well,
Monetary economics is where you define what is money.
yes.
And you define the monetary system and you analyze the monetary system. That's different from finance.
No, finance.
Okay.
Let's stick it to finance. There is a bank which actually, because you said that the reason for the question is to find out what solutions the Muslims in the West and back home have.
Good question.
The problems that they're
Good
facing.
question. I like
So
it.
therefore, the Islamic, the Muslim youngsters and organizations are really fighting to find a solution. Really, some of them are really fighting so that the housing market, the car market, and any other market can be accessible to the Muslim Ummah on halal basis.
Right.
Now this bank, and I want to understand, this bank collects the money from various people. It does not borrow from Bank of England, and that money is lent out to purchase a house. At day one, they agree, we will purchase the house, and the house is purchased in the name of the bank, right? Whatever proportion of money the individual puts, that is his proportion, and whatever the money that the bank puts is his. But
This is his equity and that's the bank's equity.
absolutely. Once the house has been purchased, the bank says, okay, on my part of equity, which has been funded from various depositors across the world, you have to pay a rent. The rent that you pay on that. And at that time, but, the thing is, you are not going to pay me a price which is, say today cash price is 200,000 and next year it will be 300,000. We're not asking you. We are saying to you that you pay the price that we agree now. And therefore, and not only that, it goes back and says, you can pay off this price anytime you like. You can also pay off the amount that you owe to the equity of the bank. You can increase the payment and you can pay that. Is that transaction?
There are many defects in this transaction, but these are not defects which cannot be easily corrected. But there are defects, serious defects. But we don't have the time now. If you can send me an email, I normally get lots of emails and I said regrets. I don't have the time. But I'll answer you, inshallah, if you send me an email with this and to try to see how to correct that. But what do we do? How does Pakistan do? Imran Khan doesn't have a single scholar. Not one. In his cabinet, amongst his advisors, who has scholarship in the Quran. None? So where is he going to get the guidance from to deal with the situation? What you have to do And I suspect, I may be wrong, but I suspect that he's done the right thing with China, but China is not willing to disclose. They kept it secret. Okay? I suspect he's done the right thing with China. But what you have to do, and this is what the world of Islam has to do, is to have a unilateral, meaning we alone by ourselves, nobody else involved in this, unilateral repudiation of all interest payments on loans. Meaning, we borrowed money from you, but we have decided that we are not going to pay any interest. Now, this is a unilateral repudiation of all interest payments on loans. And the reason why we do this is because we recognize that the riba is oppression and the moral law is the highest law. And if you go to Jeremy Corbyn, he will agree with you. Jeremy will say the same thing that I have said tonight, that the moral law is the highest law. But from the time you unilaterally repudiate all interest payments on external loans in order to get out of slavery, they go attack your money. And without winking twice, your money will be like the Venezuelan Bolivar. And before that, the Zimbabwe dollar. Yeah, Zimbabwe dollar. So you have to take steps to protect yourself before this unilateral repudiation of all interest payments on loans. So you have to make gold and silver coins legal tender, meaning the rupee will still remain in the market. But dinar and dirham are now recognized as money. So every laborer, every person employed in Pakistan has the right to demand that his wage is paid in dinar and dirham. And the employer has to pay in dinar and dirham. So where is he going to